Welcome, Badass Manifester. I am so glad you are here. I'm your host and head coach, Ashley Gordon, master mindset and manifestation biz expert, founder of the Quantum Coaching certification, and multiple six-figure entrepreneur obsessed with empowering you to create quantum leaps in your energy, your life, and your business. This is the show to help you make magic your everyday normal, where the ripple effect is real and the guest experts are world class. My mission is to power your conscious and subconscious mind with manifestation teachings, business tools, and coaching techniques to put your potential into action. Consider this your weekly up level. Are you ready for quantum transformation? Let's do this. Hello, badass manifestors. I've got a solo episode for you today, and it's all about gratitude. Today, I'm going to teach you one of my manifestation methods that I use for gratitude, how I manifest using gratitude in advance, and also just the power of gratitude and appreciation and reflecting on that. It is, we're coming off of Thanksgiving in the States, and so I like to take that holiday seriously, literally, and really be grateful and reflect on everything that there is to be grateful for, and the power in gratitude and the power that it has to completely shift your mindset, your energy, and your life. And so, it is a bit back to basics, and sometimes the basics is where the magic happens. I was talking to someone recently, and they were like, man, the best things in life are so simple. I feel like the most powerful truths in life are always the most simple. And it's so true, right? Gratitude, it's simple, it's potent, and it's powerful. One of the things that I am present to when it comes to gratitude is just the energy of appreciation. Being in the energy of actually appreciating something or someone or an experience. We were just in Turks and Caicos, and we rented a private boat for the day, which I love doing. And it came right off my vision board. And I remember when I put that on my vision board, I said, I'm so grateful and thankful for this amazing experience that I am having with my husband. Gratitude in advance, right? And so when I put out energy that is appreciating something in advance, I'm acknowledging to the universe, to God, to the angels, to all of creation, I'm acknowledging it already exists, right? I'm acknowledging that it's a possibility, and I'm acknowledging that I'm grateful in advance for that which I will receive. And so it's really powerful if you're looking at your vision board and you're just saying, like, thank you, angels, God, universe, for this amazing boat ride with my husband. I love renting a private boat. I'm so grateful for the captain. I'm so grateful for the adventure of this day, and really getting into then visualizing what this day is going to be like and what it's going to feel like, and tapping into the energy of that day. And so when that day actually came and I had that day, and I want to have more of these days, I remember just being on that boat and having this peak experience, sitting in the exact spot with my husband that is exactly on my vision board. We're sitting on the front of the boat and just taking in the gorgeous, gorgeous turquoise ocean that looks like a swimming pool, and thinking to myself, wow, I was grateful for this before it even happened. And it was such a high. I was high on life, reflecting and really grounding into that moment. And so because that moment was so big already in my energy, when it actually manifested, I felt the fullness of that moment to a level that I can't even describe. It was so expansive, and the gratitude had no bounds. And I was just in the energy of appreciation, and I said, thank you in advance, right? Thank you in advance for more moments like this. Yes, please, more of this. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for more of this. And I'm appreciating the moment, and I'm manifesting in that moment. So everything is like a compound effect, right? So you're manifesting with your gratitude in advance. And then when it happens, you're feeling the expansiveness of that moment. So you're grateful for that moment in and of itself, and you're appreciating that moment in and of itself. And then you're taking the energy, right? The vibration of that moment, and it's compounding for you to create more moments like that. So you're saying like, yes, more of this. Thank you for this. More of this. Exactly this feeling. And it works in a way where I'm not discrediting the moment at all, right? Like I feel like it's very easy for people to get what they want and be like, okay, but what's next? And that is not the vibe here. The vibe here is just like so deep in appreciation for what is, and then using that energy to create the next what is, but still being very connected to the moment and not writing it off like, oh, okay, great, had it, done it, like let's go to the next thing. No. And if that's you, and you have that energy where you're like, okay, on to the next thing, and that's kind of your default energy, be mindful of that. Take note if that's you, if you're like an on to the next thing type of person. Life is really about, and I'm learning this more and more, especially with just being a mom. For me, it's so much about like just extracting every bit of joy that I can. I just expand and unfold into the joy of the moments, into the manifestations that I've created. And I look at all of these experiences every day, looking at my child. I'm like, we manifested each other. Of course, he had a part in this for sure. But if some of you are here and you've known my journey of getting here, every day I'm just soaking it in so deeply. And I'm so grateful for it. And just thinking about this whole year and everything that, we've been through, I've been through, you've been through, right? Reflection is so powerful to find deep gratitude. And so I really recommend using gratitude in advance, appreciation in advance, tuning into the energy of that. So like looking at your vision board and saying out loud or journaling. I used to journal all the time. Thank you, universe, for this amount of money. Thank you, universe, for Todd and I finding our perfect home. Thank you, universe, for sending me my soulmate. I would do it all the time. Gratitude in advance, journaling, it's like, it's really, really powerful. It's such an acknowledgement that everything that you want, it's already there. And you're just thanking the universe instead of saying, I want this. I want that. It's not about wanting something. Manifestation, when you want something, you're acknowledging that it's not here. It's not in the time space. But when you say you're grateful for it, you're like, oh, it's already here. I've got it. I've already got it. It's such an energy shift. So if you don't already do this, do this. If you do already do this, amplify it more. Play with this. Play in this energy. I use it all the time. It's just part of who I am. So sometimes I'm like, why would I talk about this when this is just part of who I am? But I realize that not everybody does this or thinks this way, So like I was leading my masterclass, Become the Dream Coach Masterclass. And right before I said, thank you, angels, God, universe, for speaking through me, using my energy to impact every single person that watches these replays, that watches this live. Thank you in advance for giving me the energy that I need to get through this class, to speak into the hearts of the people that need to hear exactly this message. And I just live from that place. And I find that it just creates so much magic. So please practice that. Secondly, what do you do when you're locked out of gratitude? What do you do when you're in just like that Ms. state and you're just like, don't feel grateful right now? Because I've been there. I've so been there where I just can't seem to feel that deep feeling of gratitude. I could say I'm grateful, but I don't really feel it. And so for me, it's a practice of releasing what I need to release. What do I need to let go of in order to actually feel good? Because it's really about feeling good. It's about recognizing what's good, seeing the good. And isn't that manifestation at its core, where it's like, yeah, I can create the reality that I want by focusing on the direction I want to go, as opposed to what I don't want or the direction I don't want to go. Focusing on what's good instead of what's wrong or bad. So For me, when I'm locked out of gratitude, I feel like there's other things that I need to let go of in order to deeply feel the energetics of appreciation and gratitude. And sometimes I have to fake it till I make it. Sometimes I'm in a weird state, or I'm in a wobbly state, or I'm in a lack of trust or a lack of belief in myself, and I have to talk about it out loud, which is like part of releasing it. And I go to my husband and I'm like, oh, I'm just feeling like this right now, and I don't want to feel this way. And he's like, Ash, tell me what's good. We have a beautiful boy, we're healthy, we have a roof over our head, we have food to eat, and he brings me back to the basics. So sometimes it's helpful to just go back to basics when it comes to gratitude if you can't fully tap into it. What are our basic necessities that we have? How lucky and blessed are you? I get to ask myself that question. It's like, how lucky and blessed am I right now? Wow, I have this amazing business. Wow, I have this amazing podcast. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful I can talk into this microphone and know that you're hearing this message right now. You, exactly who needs to hear it, is receiving the message, and it's an intimate experience that we're sharing together. Like I'm in your ears right now, right? To some capacity, and that's such a blessing, and I don't take it lightly, and I'm so honored to just like have this connection with you right now. So I want you to go back to basics if you ever feel locked out of the energy of gratitude. And then the last thing I want to share is a really great way to amplify gratitude. I touched on this, is through reflection. And as the year is coming to a close, it's a great time to give yourself enough space to be like, what am I proud of from this past year? Todd and I do this every single year because life moves so fast. It's like, I don't know about you, but I feel like everything's on super speed. Like we had Maverick's first birthday party the other day, and I felt like I was really present, but the party went by in literally 0.5 seconds. 0.5 seconds. Now, granted, it was a 2-hour party. However, it just happened way too fast. And I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. This is fucking nuts. So you just want to be mindful that everything is moving at a very, very fast speed. And looking backwards to propel you forwards is the vibe, right? So anytime I reflect, I am reflecting on every move that I made, right? Like the progress, the trips I took, the business growth, the personal growth, the investments I made, the things that my husband and I have accomplished, things that we've done in our home, things that, a car that we bought, or, all of these little and big things that make up your life that are gratitude worthy. And when you find things in your life and reflection that are super gratitude worthy, you can then use that energy that you feel in that reflection, because there's this like proud feeling that comes over me. There's this like energy of like, wow, oh, I've accomplished so much, or oh my goodness, I'm so proud of every single step I took, right? And not judging, whether you think you could have done more or less. Like we can all go there, but that's not what this is about. This is really about being so proud of what was done and using that energy, the code, the vibration of that reflection to bring it into what's next for you. To say, I'm so happy and grateful that I've done all these things, and I can't wait to do, the next step, or like, I can't wait to accomplish even more. I can't wait to like be even more present, or I can't wait to be even more powerful in 2024, whatever it is that you want to use that energy towards. It could be very specific, it could be broad, but I find that gratitude creates a really powerful vibration of this like magical energy in your field, where then you think about the future and you can visualize the future holding that energy of the reflection and create from that space. And that's really what I wanted to share with you today. So please do this if you feel connected and called to, tapping into more gratitude in your life, going back to basics, being in the energy of appreciation as you round out this year. Just like put your hand on your heart right now if you can, and just tune in to the feeling of just appreciation for yourself. Breathe in for a moment. Let it go. And just pat your chest with your hand and give yourself and your heart an acknowledgement. And you can stop patting when it feels complete, and just like really like you're patting yourself, you're acknowledging your heart work, your hard work, your energy, the way that you've showed up, and just mainly just being who you are. Appreciate who you are. Who you are in this world, and for the people in this world, and for the people in your life. Whether you know it or not, you have contracts with everyone that you come in contact with. And you being you, and you being grateful for you, no matter the interactions with any of these people, you're a gift. You're a gift. You're a gift to them even if they don't know it. You're a gift to the world. Be grateful for you. I'm sending you all so much love. So much love. I hope that you have an amazing holiday season. Don't worry, I'll be here every Monday with a guest or a solo just to keep you moving through, keep the vibes high, and until next week, keep being the badass manifester that you are. Woo! We did some work today. Thank you so much for listening. You know I love my BAM fam. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who you know would love it too, because we live for the ripple effect over here. And how can you best support the show? Make sure you're subscribed, hit the 5 stars, and leave a review on iTunes, and let me know how the podcast has impacted you. I love being part of your real-time journey, so screenshot the episode and tag me and my guests on Instagram at ManifestWithAsh. Now say it with me. I am my own power source. I am the master of my own energy, and I deserve everything that I desire. We don't just talk about it over here, we be about it. Now go get 'em.